Hello, my loves. I hope you are well. Our topic today, you've surely seen it in the title. I'm going to try to make a series where I answer your questions that I get a lot under the videos. Today's topic is how to enlarge the cheekbones or the late cheekbones. I'll leave you with the video at the beginning. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram account because this week, God willing, a big giveaway will be released, so don't miss this opportunity. In this video, we will talk about nutrition and sports, but we will start with sports because it is in us. We say the most important thing at this stage of common mistakes is that everyone is practicing. Squatting does not enlarge this muscle, and what we will see is that there are challenges to squat for 30 days to enlarge this muscle, while this is very wrong in any way. Squats will definitely help you enlarge this muscle. If you put weights on it, initially it will work with body weight, but the muscle will get used to it. We must master it. We must work with weights. The second thing that needs to be is repetition. Not doing squats for a minute or two, but for example, for a duration of 20 repetitions. Doing 20 repetitions, rest for a minute to 2 minutes. And I go back to work up to 3 rounds and a maximum of 6 rounds. This is initially. But there are girls whose goal is just to enlarge this muscle or to give it a nice shape. But here too, they will enlarge the muscle. The thighs, because when we do squats, we also work on the thighs. And I think this is not what you want, that you have large thighs. So in this way, we will get rid of the squats if the goal is not to enlarge the thighs as well. What exercises do we have to do here? In the exercise that you're seeing on the screen, and this exercise, we first do it on the ground without weights. We also do up to 10 repetitions, which is very important. The rest period is a bit long, from 1 minute to 2 minutes, and then we go back to work. 16 repetitions, 3 rounds minimum to 6 rounds maximum. Also in this exercise, which we call a squat, you will be lifting weight from the ground. Initially, when you start this exercise, you will start lifting the weight from the ground. You will be bending your knees, but then you will straighten your knees. You won't stay here, you will go down as you see in the video. And you will come up, but you will come up in a straight line. You just focus on any line you are working on. You will know how to do the exercise correctly. That's how we do the exercise with weights. If you don't have weights, you can use something like this bag or a sports bag. It could be an old one that contains water bottles, and you put between the bottles, for example, towels. Pieces of pipe or something like that, so they don't move and you can handle them. And do the same thing for the patient exercise as well as the donkey kick exercise, which only works on the buttocks. First, we start this exercise with just body weight only then. Also, we need to move with weights because weights are responsible for muscle growth. When you reach the 12th repetition, it should be like a walk in the park because it's a bit overkill, as if you're going out of breath. You're reaching the difficulty of repetition, then 10 if you're reaching it easily. It means that the weight is enough. We need to move and rebuild it. Or to insist on the rest period between each round, which must be longer than a minute to 2 minutes. I need 48 millimeters and we have to make 48 millimeters in. We will also work on adjusting the rear from one side or for privacy. The training you will see on the screen is also 16 repetitions, and then we will add weights like the ones you will see. The video is important, necessary, and mandatory. The recovery period for the muscles should be a minimum of 44 hours, meaning 2 days, especially for the late muscles, which are large muscles. We should practice these exercises a maximum of 3 times a week, for example, on Monday, Thursday, and Sunday. We should not return on consecutive days, such as Monday followed by Wednesday. Respecting the recovery period and muscle recovery is necessary. I have given you some examples of these exercises, but I have done these exercises for you on my channel. You will apply these exercises by adding weights to them and the tips I have given in this video. As for those who want me to tone the buttocks, here for sure without weights and with more repetition, in the range of 16 repetitions, we will go for more than 20 repetitions, for example. The rest period won't be long. Also, don't forget it's very important after these exercises and the increase in terms of food intake. You ask me, do I need to take dietary supplements? Do I need to take protein? No, it's not necessary, but you need to have protein. Why protein? Because this is the food for the muscles. We are just doing these exercises. We are tearing the muscles. We rebuild it in the way we want it. So you must give it. The source of protein is not from protein shake or the protein shake we buy or the proteins we find in the markets. They are originally extracted from our food. I mean, you can take yogurt, you can eat quinoa. It can contain eggs, white meat, red meat, lentils, legumes, many things, and a lot of vegetables. It contains proteins. For vegetarians, the answer to your question is no, you don't need to buy protein shakes if your diet contains natural sources of protein. I know you're going to ask me what we should eat before training, and should we be full? Of course, we should have eaten 2 hours before. Why 2 hours before? So you don't get upset stomach. You're exercising, your body is a machine for food. It's better if your food, for example, contains a source of carbohydrates to give you energy, but a complex source of carbohydrates like a banana, for example, will give you energy. It could be nuts. And there are many more examples available. This yellow smoothie that I made for you in this video, which gives a lot of energy and is rich in potassium, is very important for the muscles. My loves, I hope you enjoyed and liked today's video. If you feel there are people who need to know this information, don't hesitate to share it. Share this video with your friends, and don't forget what I told you at the beginning of the video. Follow me on my Instagram account shown on the screen. I love you so much. See you. The video is good.